Hi. My name is Nader Iranpour. And in this video, I am going to share some topics about cybersecurity in AI era. To introduce myself, I am a cybersecurity specialist with more than 30 solid years of experience, qualifications, and skills in cybersecurity consultancy and teaching and implementing many large-scale projects. Please feel free to contact me at niranpour@gmail.com or n.iranpour@terminus-system.com. Artificial intelligence, AI, refers to the ability of machines to mimic human intelligence, enabling them to learn, reason, and make decisions. The rapid advancement of artificial intelligence technology has revolutionized various industries, including cybersecurity. In cybersecurity, AI is leveraged to enhance the followings. First, identifying patterns and detecting threats using AI can be accomplished through the application of machine learning and data analytics techniques. Steps involved in leveraging AI for threat detection and threat intelligence are: 1. Data collection. Gather relevant data from various sources, such as security logs, network traffic data, system event logs, and external threat intelligence feeds. This data forms the basis for training and building AI models. 2. Data preprocessing. Clean and preprocess the collected data by removing noise, normalizing values, handling missing data, and transforming it into a suitable format for analysis. 3. Feature extraction. Extract relevant features from the preprocessed data that can help in identifying patterns and detecting threats. These features could include network traffic characteristics, user behavior, system logs, or any other relevant information. 4. Model training. Utilize machine learning algorithms to train models on the preprocessed data. Different techniques such as supervised learning, unsupervised learning, or semi-supervised learning can be employed depending on the available labeled data and the type of threats being targeted. 5. Pattern identification. Apply trained models to identify patterns and anomalies within the data. This can involve clustering techniques, anomaly detection algorithms, or classification methods to flag suspicious activities or behaviors that deviate from normal patterns. 6. Threat intelligence integration. Incorporate external threat intelligence feeds into the analysis to enhance the detection capabilities of the AI system. These feeds can provide up-to-date information about known threats, attack patterns, and indicators of compromise, IOCs. 7. Real-time monitoring. Implement a real-time monitoring system that continuously analyzes incoming data and generates alerts or notifications when potential threats are identified. This enables proactive response and mitigation measures. 8. Iterative refinement. Continuously evaluate the performance of the AI models and refine them based on feedback and new data. This iterative process helps improve accuracy and adaptability to evolving threats. 9. Human analyst collaboration. While AI can assist in threat detection, it is essential to involve human analysts who can provide domain expertise, contextual understanding, and make informed decisions based on the AI-generated insights. Steps involved in leveraging AI for making predictions are: 1. Data collection. Gather relevant and diverse data related to cyber attacks, including network traffic logs, system logs, security events, malware samples, and other relevant sources. The data should include both normal and malicious activities to enable the training of predictive models. 2. Data preprocessing. Clean and preprocess the collected data by removing noise, handling missing values, and normalizing or transforming the data into a suitable format for analysis. This step ensures the quality and consistency of the data. 3. Feature extraction. Extract meaningful features from the preprocessed data that can effectively capture the characteristics of cyber attacks. These features can include network traffic attributes, system behavior metrics, application logs, or any other relevant information that helps differentiate between normal and malicious activities. For model training, apply appropriate machine learning algorithms such as supervised learning, classification, or unsupervised learning, anomaly detection, to train predictive models. The models learn from the labeled or unlabeled data to identify patterns and detect potential cyber attacks. 5. Feature selection. Use feature selection techniques to identify the most relevant and informative features that contribute to accurate predictions. Removing irrelevant or redundant features helps improve the efficiency and performance of the models. 6. Model evaluation. Assess the performance of the trained models using evaluation metrics such as accuracy, precision, recall, or F1 score. Use techniques like cross-validation or hold-off validation to ensure the models generalize well to unseen data. 7. Real-time monitoring. Deploy the trained models in a real-time monitoring system that continuously analyzes incoming data for signs of potential cyber attacks. The models evaluate the current activity against learned patterns to make predictions or raise alerts when suspicious behavior is detected. 8. Ongoing model maintenance. Regularly update and retrain the predictive models to adapt to evolving attack techniques and new patterns. Incorporate feedback from security analysts and continuously evaluate model performance to ensure accuracy and effectiveness over time. Automating incident response using AI involves leveraging machine learning, natural language processing, NLP, and automation techniques to streamline the detection, analysis, and response to security incidents. The steps involved in automating incident response are: 1. Data collection. Gather relevant data from various sources, such as security logs, system event logs, network traffic data, threat intelligence feeds, and historical incident data. This data forms the basis for training AI models and building automated response mechanisms. 2. Model training. Utilize machine learning algorithms to train models on the collected data. These models can be trained for various purposes, such as identifying common attack patterns, classifying incidents, or categorizing severity levels. 3. Incident detection. Deploy AI models to continuously monitor incoming data and identify potential security incidents in real time. This can involve anomaly detection algorithms, behavior analysis, or pattern recognition to flag suspicious activities or deviations from normal behavior. For incident triage and analysis, utilize NLP techniques to automatically analyze and categorize incidents based on their nature, severity, and potential impact. This helps prioritize incidents and determine the appropriate response actions. 5. Automated response actions. Define a set of predefined response actions or playbooks that outline the appropriate steps to take for different types of incidents. These playbooks can be created based on best practices, existing incident response procedures, or by collaborating with security experts. 6. Orchestration and automation. Implement an automated workflow or orchestration system that can execute response actions based on the identified incidents. This may involve integrating with existing security tools such as firewalls, intrusion detection systems, or SIEM, security information and event management platforms, to automatically trigger mitigation actions. 7. Human oversight and verification. While automation plays a crucial role, it's important to have human oversight and verification at critical decision points. Human analysts can review automated responses, validate findings, and make informed decisions when necessary. 8. Post-incident analysis and learning. Analyze the outcomes of automated incident responses, gather feedback, and update AI models and response playbooks based on the lessons learned. Continuous improvement ensures the effectiveness and efficiency of the automated incident response process. It's important to note that automating incident response using AI should be a collaborative effort between AI systems and human analysts. By combining real-time data processing, machine learning models, and human expertise, organizations can build robust real-time monitoring systems that enable proactive decision-making and timely responses to emerging situations or risks. 1. Define monitoring objectives. Determine the specific objectives of the real-time monitoring system. Identify the types of data you want to monitor, the insights you want to derive, and the potential risks or anomalies you want to detect in real time. 2. Data collection. Gather relevant data from various sources, such as logs, event streams, sensor data, or any other real-time data feeds. Set up mechanisms to collect and ingest this data into your monitoring system. 3. Data preprocessing. Clean and preprocess the collected data to handle missing values, normalize values, and transform it into a format suitable for analysis. This step ensures the quality and consistency of the incoming data. For real-time data processing, implement a real-time data processing pipeline that can handle the continuous stream of incoming data. This may involve technologies such as Apache Kafka, Apache Flink, or Apache Storm for real-time data ingestion, processing, and streaming. 5. Feature extraction. Extract relevant features from the real-time data that can help identify patterns or anomalies. These features should capture important aspects of the data that are indicative of the insights or risks you want to monitor. 6. Model deployment. Train machine learning models on historical data to learn patterns and establish baselines. Deploy these trained models into the real-time monitoring system to process incoming data and make predictions or classifications in real time. 7. Real-time analysis and alerting. Apply the deployed models to the incoming data stream to generate real-time insights and alerts. Monitor the data for anomalies, trends, or predefined risk indicators, and trigger alerts or notifications when certain thresholds or conditions are met. 8. Visualization and reporting. Develop interactive dashboards or visualizations that provide real-time insights and facilitate the interpretation of monitored data. This allows users to quickly grasp the current state, trends, or potential risks. 9. Continuous model refinement. Continuously evaluate the performance of the deployed models and refine them over time. Incorporate feedback from real-time monitoring results, update the models, and retrain them using new data to adapt to changing patterns or threats. 10. Human intervention and decision-making. While AI provides real-time insights, it's important to have human analysts or operators involved in the monitoring process. Human expertise is necessary for interpreting complex situations, making critical decisions, and taking appropriate actions based on the real-time alerts and insights generated by the AI system. Creating user behavior analytics, UBA, using AI involves leveraging machine learning algorithms to analyze patterns of user behavior and identify anomalies or suspicious activities. Here are the general steps to develop UBA using AI. 1. Data collection. Gather relevant user data from various sources, such as user logs, network traffic logs, system logs, application logs, or any other data that captures user activities and interactions. Ensure that the data is representative and diverse enough to capture normal and anomalous behavior. 2. Data preprocessing. Clean and preprocess the collected data by removing noise, handling missing values, and normalizing or transforming the data into a suitable format for analysis. This step ensures the quality and consistency of the data. 3. Feature engineering. Extract meaningful features from the preprocessed user data that can help distinguish between normal and anomalous behavior. These features can include login patterns, session durations, resource access patterns, command sequences, or any other relevant behavioral attributes. For model training, utilize machine learning algorithms such as unsupervised learning, anomaly detection, or supervised learning, classification, to train models on the preprocessed user behavior data. The models learn from historical user behavior patterns and establish baselines to detect deviations or anomalies. 5. Anomaly detection. Apply the trained models to real-time user behavior data to identify anomalous activities or behavior that deviates from the established patterns. Anomaly detection algorithms, such as clustering techniques or statistical methods, can be employed to detect outliers or unusual behavior. 6. Risk scoring. Assign risk scores to detected anomalies based on their severity or potential impact. This helps prioritize and focus on high-risk or suspicious activities that require further investigation or response. 7. Alert generation. Generate alerts or notifications when anomalous user behavior is detected. These alerts can be sent to security teams or administrators for further analysis and investigation. The alert should include relevant details about the detected anomaly to facilitate the response process. 8. Continuous model refinement. Continuously evaluate the performance of the UBA models and refine them over time. Incorporate feedback from the detected anomalies, update the models, and retrain them using new data to improve accuracy and adapt to evolving user behavior patterns. 9. Human analysis and decision-making. While AI helps in detecting anomalies, human analysts or security teams play a crucial role in analyzing the alerts, conducting further investigations, and making informed decisions based on the detected user behavior anomalies. 10. Integration with incident response. Integrate the UBA system with incident response processes and workflows. When suspicious user behavior is detected, it should trigger appropriate response actions, such as user account lockouts, session termination, or additional security measures, as part of the incident response plan. Creating vulnerability management using AI involves leveraging machine learning algorithms to automate the identification, prioritization, and remediation of vulnerabilities. Here are the general steps to develop vulnerability management using AI. 1. Data collection. Gather relevant vulnerability data from various sources, such as vulnerability scanners, asset management systems, vulnerability databases, or external threat intelligence feeds. This data should include information about the vulnerabilities, affected assets, severity ratings, and potential mitigations. 2. Data preprocessing. Clean and preprocess the collected vulnerability data by removing duplicates, handling inconsistencies, and normalizing the data format. This step ensures the quality and consistency of the data. 3. Feature extraction. Extract meaningful features from the vulnerability data that can help in vulnerability prioritization and risk assessment. These features can include vulnerability severity, exploit availability, asset criticality, and historical vulnerability data. 4. Model training. Utilize machine learning algorithms such as supervised learning, classification, or unsupervised learning, clustering, to train models on the vulnerability data. The models learn from historical vulnerability data and associated characteristics to identify patterns and prioritize vulnerabilities. 5. Vulnerability prioritization. Apply the trained models to the vulnerability data to prioritize vulnerabilities based on their potential impact and exploitability. The models can assign risk scores or rank vulnerabilities to guide the remediation efforts. 6. Risk assessment and mitigation. Analyze the prioritized vulnerabilities in the context of the organization's assets, business impact, and threat landscape. Determine the appropriate mitigation actions, such as applying patches, implementing workarounds, or adjusting security configurations, to address the identified vulnerabilities. 7. Automation and workflow integration. Integrate the vulnerability management system with existing workflows and automation mechanisms to streamline the remediation process. This can involve automating patch deployment, generating tickets for IT teams, or triggering notifications to relevant stakeholders. 8. Continuous monitoring and retraining. Continuously monitor the vulnerability landscape and update the vulnerability management models as new vulnerabilities are discovered or patched. Regularly evaluate the performance of the models and incorporate feedback from the remediation efforts to improve accuracy and effectiveness. 9. Human validation and decision-making. While AI automates the vulnerability management process, human validation and decision-making are crucial for complex situations and to ensure appropriate actions are taken. Security experts should review the prioritized vulnerabilities, validate the risk assessments, and make informed decisions based on the AI-generated insights. 10. Reporting and metrics. Generate reports and metrics to track the vulnerability management process, including vulnerability discovery rates, remediation timelines, and overall risk reduction. These reports provide visibility into the effectiveness of the vulnerability management program. The steps to enhance security operations using AI are: 1. Threat intelligence. Utilize AI-powered algorithms to collect, analyze, and process vast amounts of threat intelligence data from various sources, such as security feeds, forums, social media, and dark web monitoring. AI can help identify emerging threats, correlate indicators of compromise, IOCs, and provide early warnings. 2. Log analysis. Apply AI techniques, such as anomaly detection and pattern recognition, to analyze logs from security devices, systems, and applications. It can identify suspicious activities, detect unknown threats, and help in early incident detection by flagging abnormal behavior. 3. User behavior analytics. Utilize AI to analyze user behavior and identify anomalous activities that may indicate insider threats or compromised accounts. AI algorithms can learn normal patterns of user behavior and detect deviations or risky behaviors, helping to prevent data breaches and unauthorized access. For the threat hunting, deploy AI-powered tools for proactive threat hunting. These tools can analyze historical data, network traffic, and endpoint activities to identify hidden threats that may have evaded traditional security measures. AI algorithms can uncover indicators of compromise and help security teams in targeted investigations. 5. Automated incident response. Implement AI-driven automation to handle routine and repetitive tasks in incident response. AI can assist in triaging, categorizing, and prioritizing incidents, as well as automating containment actions, such as isolating compromised systems or blocking malicious IP addresses. 6. Security orchestration and response. Integrate AI with security orchestration and response platforms, SORPs, to streamline incident response workflows. AI algorithms can analyze security alerts, suggest response actions, and facilitate automated workflows for investigation, containment, and remediation. 7. Vulnerability management. Utilize AI for vulnerability scanning and assessment, leveraging machine learning to identify and prioritize vulnerabilities based on their potential impact and exploitability. AI algorithms can help in asset discovery, vulnerability scanning, and risk prioritization, streamlining the vulnerability management process. 8. Threat hunting automation. Employ AI algorithms to automate threat hunting tasks by continuously analyzing network and system data for indicators of compromise. This can help in the proactive detection of advanced threats, zero-day vulnerabilities, or targeted attacks that evade traditional security controls. 9. Security analytics and visualization. Utilize AI-powered analytics and visualization tools to provide security analysts with actionable insights and facilitate data-driven decision-making. AI can analyze complex security data, generate meaningful visualizations, and provide context-aware recommendations for effective incident response. 10. Continuous learning and improvement. Continuously monitor the performance of AI systems, evaluate false positives and false negatives, and refine the models based on feedback from security analysts. Regularly update AI models with new threat intelligence and ensure they adapt to evolving threat landscapes. Here is IBM report about cost of a data breach in 2022. 83% of organizations studied have had more than one data breach. 60% of organizations' breaches led to increase in prices passed on to customers. 79% of critical infrastructure organizations did not deploy a zero-trust architecture. 19% of breaches occurred because of a compromise at a business partner. Average total cost of data breach has been $4.35 million. Average cost of critical infrastructure data breach has been $4.82 million. Average cost savings associated with an incident response team and regularly tested IR plan has been $2.66 million. 29 days savings in response time for those with extended detection and response technologies. 12 consecutive years the healthcare industry had the highest average cost of the breach. Most common AI-based attacks are AI-enabled social engineering. AI can be employed to gather and analyze large amounts of data from social media platforms, enabling attackers to conduct highly targeted and personalized social engineering attacks, manipulating individuals or exploiting their vulnerabilities. Deepfakes. AI algorithms can be used to create realistic fake videos or audio recordings that manipulate or misrepresent individuals, leading to misinformation, impersonation, or defamation. Vishing. Criminals have been reported to call their victims to give them a heads up about an email they are about to receive so that when the email, that is actually a phishing email, arrives, the victim is not suspicious. Vali this year, a transformer-based text-to-speech model by Microsoft that can generate speech in any voice after only hearing a 3-second sample of that voice. Autonomous weapons. The development of AI-powered weapons systems raises concerns about the potential for autonomous machines to make lethal decisions without human intervention, leading to unintended harm or the loss of control over such systems. Privacy concerns. AI can collect, process, and analyze vast amounts of personal data, raising concerns about privacy breaches, surveillance, and the potential for unauthorized access to sensitive information. Job displacement. As AI continues to advance, there is a growing concern about automation replacing human jobs, particularly in industries where AI systems can perform tasks more efficiently and at a lower cost. Bias and discrimination. AI algorithms can inadvertently perpetuate or amplify biases present in the data they are trained on, leading to discriminatory outcomes in areas such as hiring, lending, or law enforcement. Social manipulation. AI can be used to create targeted propaganda, misinformation campaigns, or social media bots that spread fake news, manipulate public opinion, or engage in political or social engineering. Ethical issues. The ethical implications of AI arise in various areas, including transparency and accountability of AI systems, decision-making in autonomous systems, and ensuring that AI is developed and used in alignment with human values and societal well-being. Adversarial attacks. Attackers can manipulate or deceive AI systems by introducing carefully crafted inputs that are designed to exploit weaknesses in the algorithms. For example, by adding subtle perturbations to images, attackers can deceive image recognition systems into misclassifying objects or images. Data poisoning. By injecting malicious or misleading data into the training datasets used to train AI models, attackers can influence the behavior of the models. This can lead to biased or compromised decision-making when the AI system is deployed. Model inversion attacks. In this type of attack, an adversary gains unauthorized access to an AI model and uses it to reconstruct sensitive training data or extract confidential information from the model. This can compromise privacy and confidentiality. Generative Adversarial Networks, GAN, exploitation. GANs are a class of AI models that consist of two neural networks. One generates data samples, and the other evaluates their authenticity. Attackers can exploit GANs to generate realistic synthetic data or create convincing forgeries, such as fake images, videos, or documents. AI-augmented cyber attacks. Attackers can utilize AI techniques to enhance the effectiveness and sophistication of their cyber attacks. For example, using AI for automated spear phishing attacks, generating targeted and convincing social engineering messages, or employing AI-powered malware that can adapt and evolve to evade detection. AI-driven botnets. Attackers can use AI to create sophisticated botnets capable of evading traditional security measures and launching large-scale attacks, such as distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks or credential stuffing attacks. In March 2019, a German company hacked and demanded a fraudulent transfer of €220,000. Criminals used AI software to impersonate a chief executive's voice and demand a fraudulent transfer of $220,000. The CEO of a UK-based energy firm thought he was speaking on the phone with his boss, the chief executive of the firm's German parent company, who asked him to send the funds to a Hungarian supplier, which was subsequently moved to Mexico and distributed to other locations. A fake surrender by Ukrainian President Zelensky made the rounds in early 2022. Mayor of Berlin joined a video conference with Kyiv's Mayor Vitaly Klitschko to discuss the Ukraine war. He spoke for 15 minutes until it was discovered that this was not Vitaly Klitschko himself but a cheap fake in which manipulated audio was dubbed over existing video. Manipulating their victims' emotions to steal confidential information will continue to be one of the favorite tactics for cyber criminals in 2023. In the last few years, attackers have become experts at influencing human behavior, such as by creating a sense of trust, authority, scarcity, or urgency, making victims click on harmful content and/or disclose sensitive information. One of the newest real-life examples is pig butchering frauds, where scammers cold contact people via text messages or social media, dating, and communication platforms. They start with a simple salutation, and if their recipient responds, scammers make the victim believe they found a potential friend. Then, they boast about the considerable amount of money they earned through cryptocurrency investments and convince the victim to become involved. They set up malicious web platforms or impersonate platforms from legitimate institutions, and even let victims make video calls with their new friend or allow them to withdraw a small amount of money from the platform for reassurance. Cybercriminals are unscrupulous in their emotional manipulation tactics, and they particularly like using topics that affect society as hooks for their phishing attack. One of their favorite methods, provoking fear and uncertainty to pressure their victims into clicking on malicious content or disclosing sensitive information. The coronavirus pandemic was one of the most striking examples. Russia's war on Ukraine resulted in a sharp increase in coordinated cyber attacks as part of the offensive, impacting organizations in both these countries and worldwide. For example, a Russian-based hacking group targeted several US-based non-governmental organizations, NGOs, the military of multiple Eastern European countries, and a NATO center of excellence to steal confidential access credentials for espionage or the spread of malware. An unmotivated workforce is undoubtedly less engaged and committed to their company's goals, significantly negatively impacting overall organizational productivity. However, there is currently an even larger concern that might make companies more vulnerable to cyber attacks, burnout in employees, especially in IT and cybersecurity professionals. The current cyber threat landscape is worsening at a time when cybersecurity employees are clearly most afflicted with burnout. The alarming rise of supply chain attacks in 2022 was just a warning of what is yet to come in 2023, as this trend is set to escalate even more. This will affect traditional supply chains, especially digital ones. In fact, Gartner predicts that by 2025, 45% of organizations worldwide will have experienced attacks on their digital supply chains, a threefold increase from 2021. Since its advent in the late 1980s, ransomware has been one of the most common cyber attack types, feared by companies and individuals alike. In recent years, however, it has undergone considerable professionalization. In a drastic increase of ransomware as a service, RaaS, cybercriminals are now diversifying their business models. Today, ransomware attackers don't need considerable IT knowledge or hacking skills, just a simple browse on the dark web and a crypto payment will do the job. Gone are the days when email was the only channel hackers used to steal credentials and private information, and cause company data breaches. As phishing becomes more diverse and sophisticated, attackers choose new platforms, or even use multiple ones in the same attack, to steal sensitive data from individuals and companies. LinkedIn has also been used by threat actors to deceive employees, and especially those on the lookout for a new job, by tricking them into clicking on phishing emails or offering fake job offers in exchange for upfront payments or bank details. Unfortunately, although MFA has proven to be a significant obstacle for hackers, its ability to keep organizations safe may have been overestimated. Multi-factor authentication can be implemented in several ways, one of the most popular being pop-up phone notifications asking for authorization from the user. However, cybercriminals have found a way to sabotage this authentication by applying a social engineering tactic called MFA fatigue or MFA push spam, which consists of flooding victims with repeated pop-up notifications until they eventually accept them by mistake or out of exhaustion. As mentioned in the previous trend, hackers then usually contact the victim through another channel pretending to be IT support and encouraging them to accept the prompt. This method was recently used in the massive data breaches of Uber, Microsoft, and Cisco. Another common way of bypassing MFA is the attacker in the middle, AITM, technique, which looks like a regular phishing attack but is slightly more sophisticated. It usually starts with a phishing email that leads the user to a fake login page that looks exactly like the original. This attack uses a proxy that sits in the middle of the fake and original page, allowing attackers to save the session cookie generated after entering the login details and MFA passcode. Afterward, hackers use those cookies in their own browsers to automatically log into the victim's account without going through authentication again. This attack was recently used in combination with spear phishing techniques to compromise Microsoft 365 accounts of C-level employees and divert large money transactions to the hackers' bank accounts. Threat actors have also tried to leverage MFA as an attack vector in big data breaches, such as the supply chain attack on SolarWinds. The attempt was discovered when someone tried to register a second phone for authorization. However, phone-based MFA attacks are not always easy to detect. In 2021, hackers used a method called SIM swapping to empty their victims' crypto wallets by tricking telecom providers into assigning the user's phone number to a new SIM card. This allowed scammers to receive multi-factor authentication SMS on a new SIM card, granting them access to their victims' crypto accounts. SIM swapping is a growing problem that leverages social engineering. Criminals will call their target's mobile service provider and recount a fake but believable story for their SIM swap request. For example, they might say, "I lost my phone at a music festival and need help transferring my number to a new SIM card." In previous slides, we reviewed the application of AI in cybersecurity and different kinds of attacks using AI, also how AI is transforming the cybersecurity landscape, enabling organizations to enhance threat detection, response, automation, risk assessment capabilities, and overall resilience. In final part of this presentation, I am going to introduce in brief how AI can help us to defend cyber attacks. Predictive analytics using AI refers to the practice of utilizing artificial intelligence techniques to analyze historical data and make predictions or forecasts about future events or outcomes. It combines advanced statistical analysis, machine learning algorithms, and data mining techniques to identify patterns, relationships, and trends in data that can be used to make predictions. Regular vulnerability assessment using AI refers to the practice of employing AI techniques to identify and analyze potential vulnerabilities in computer systems, networks, or applications. It involves using AI algorithms and tools to automate the process of scanning and evaluating the security posture of an organization's digital assets, infrastructure, or software. Detecting adversarial attacks using AI involves developing techniques and models that can identify when an AI system is being manipulated or deceived by malicious inputs. Adversarial attacks are specifically designed to exploit vulnerabilities in AI models and can lead to misclassifications or incorrect behavior. Here are some common approaches to detecting adversarial attacks. Adversarial training. Defensive distillation. Input sanitization. Adversarial detection networks. Robust statistical measures. Ensemble methods. Continuous monitoring using AI refers to the practice of leveraging artificial intelligence techniques to continuously observe, analyze, and assess various aspects of a system, network, or process in real time. It involves the use of AI algorithms to monitor data streams, identify anomalies, detect patterns, and provide insights to ensure the ongoing security, performance, and reliability of the monitored entity. Collaboration plays a crucial role in defending against AI attacks, as it allows for the pooling of expertise, resources, and knowledge to collectively address the challenges posed by malicious actors. Some ways to leverage collaboration in defending against AI attacks. Information sharing. Threat intelligence sharing. Collaborative research and development. Red teaming exercises. Public-private partnerships. Security community involvement. Bug bounty programs. Collaboration with AI vendors. Compliance and regulatory adherence in AI security refer to the practices and measures taken to ensure that AI systems and applications meet the relevant legal, regulatory, and industry standards regarding security, privacy, and ethical considerations. Given the potential risks and societal impact of AI, compliance and regulatory adherence are crucial to protect individuals' rights, maintain trust, and mitigate potential harm. Here are key aspects related to compliance and regulatory adherence in AI security. 1. Legal and regulatory frameworks. 2. Data protection and privacy. 3. Transparency and explainability. 4. Bias and fairness. 5. Security controls. 6. Ethical considerations. 7. Audit and documentation. Bias mitigation in AI security refers to the process of identifying and addressing biases that may exist in artificial intelligence systems to ensure fair and equitable outcomes. Bias refers to the systematic and unfair favoritism or discrimination towards certain individuals or groups based on characteristics such as race, gender, age, or socioeconomic status. Bias can arise in AI systems due to biased training data, biased algorithms, or biased decision-making processes. Bias mitigation techniques aim to reduce or eliminate these biases to ensure that AI systems treat all individuals fairly. Device security measures in AI security refer to the practices and techniques employed to ensure the security of devices used in the context of AI systems. These measures aim to protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of devices involved in AI processes, including AI training, inference, and data storage. Here are some common device security measures in AI security. 1. Secure device configuration. 2. Regular software updates and patches. 3. Secure boot and firmware integrity. 4. Strong authentication and access controls. 5. Data encryption. 6. Secure communication protocols. 7. Device monitoring and logging. 8. Physical security measures. 9. Security awareness and training. 10. Incident response and recovery. In conclusion, I must note that By implementing best practices, fostering collaboration between AI and human experts, and continuously monitoring and evaluating AI systems, organizations can navigate the new landscape of AI-driven cybersecurity effectively. Organizations should invest in AI-driven defense technologies and foster a culture of security awareness. And continuous learning, adaptation, and collaboration is necessary to protect organizations from evolving cyber threats. Organizations should stay proactive, adaptable, and collaborative in the face of evolving cyber threats.